welcome to the Warren County Sports Authority show here from Studio 605. And if you could tell out there, I know y'all will. He didn't. I think he did. Notice that we've upgraded the studio just a little bit from the last week. Trev, what did we change?
We got more lights.
And other than that, what have we changed?
New cameras.
What else have we changed, Trev? This entire background.
Yeah, I mean,
we've moved stuff. Didn't notice it at all.
I did. And when I came in, I told Connor.
Connor, did he say that? Confirm? Deny? Here? Anything? I don't think he's.
I'm going to be honest. I wasn't listening, Trev.
Come on, Connor.
You didn't know that. Someone's walked in the room. I saw him. He started looking. He's like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Were you in here when I walked in the room?
Yes, I was right there. Yeah.
Were you in here?
No.
Then you can't say that.
I am Jeff Simmons. This is Trevor Evans, and this is Coach Chris Sullins. We are the Warren County Sports Authority. We will have Andi Jones joining us at 5:30,
where she will be suplexing Trevor onto the table.
No.
Did you coordinate that with Connor?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Just
yes.
making sure.
But the table now, Andy's going to have to be a pretty good shot. Pretty good wood table here. Pretty good shot.
I'd already heard that, and I was like, did you come up with that, or did Connor already goose you on that? Folks, if you want to get into it, let us know about anything that you want to hear or ask Andi Jones when she's in the studio with us at 5:30. You can get into the Ben Lomond Connect message board. Again, this is the Warren County Sports Authority, our presenting sponsor, Prater's Barbecue.
Prater's Barbecue, boys, out there on the right.
Did you go to that?
Hey, pork loin's good as always.
Pork loin is good as always. When you're hungry for championship caliber barbecue, there's only one place to go. That is Prater's Barbecue. They've been serving up flavors Warren County loves for years. Whether you're grabbing lunch, feeding the family, or catering your next big event, Sullins, make it Prater's Barbecue.
You got to make it Prater's Barbecue.
Prater's Barbecue.
That's mandatory.
Proudly serving Warren County and proudly presenting the Warren County Sports Authority. Again, that is 9576 Manchester Highway, 635-2259, 635-2259. Call in, go grab it. And if you want to, you can probably check out the Sports Authority while you're out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost always on.
Gary's got it on.
It's on.
We can't. Hey, you know what? Two good things about Wednesday?
What's that?
You know, we get to come together and share our opinions. Yep. Then we get to go see Gary Prater.
It's great.
You know
It's awesome.
It's great. We close the place down.
We
now,
do.
You know,
he
actually
last
just
week
turns
they
it over
kicked
to
us
us.
out.
Yeah, they kicked us out.
Yeah, they did. They did give us a little bit of a hey. Could y'all just go? Y'all just go around
Just go out back.
Yeah, they're waiting on y'all. Just so y'all know. Yeah, we had a little bit of a reunion last week.
Oh, absolutely, great reunion.
That was a great time.
It was a great
We got to go out there, and we had a couple of people come in wanted to see Coach Kyle, a great guest on the show last week, and they wanted to talk to him a little bit. And in fact, there was some confirmation, or maybe even a little bit of some questions that were asked about stories like that. Yep. And I think that'll take us right into the last week rewind. You got the slideshow ready for us, Connor?
I like it.
He's got the slideshow ready for us. Hey, last week rewind is sponsored by Chris Springs Fireworks. For most people, fireworks are a once-a-year tradition. For us, that's just one part of what Chris Springs Fireworks does. At Chris Springs Fireworks, we don't just show up for 1 week and disappear until next July. We're here all year because this is the community in which we live. From the ballparks, gyms, and stadiums to graduations, weddings, gender reveal parties, and community events, we're proud to be part of the special moments that bring Warren County and beyond together. When you shop with us, you're not just buying fireworks, you're supporting a local family business that believes in giving back, investing in our neighbors, and helping build stronger communities. Thank you for allowing us to celebrate Independence Day and beyond with you. We're more than just fireworks. We're part of this community. That's Chris Springs.
Look at that slideshow, Coach.
Hey, nice job.
That's
Look
good
at
stuff.
that.
There we go there. Yeah, I like that. I'm glad that
Got a little Morrison Eagles out there.
Yeah.
It might have something to do with a Slim Jim type.
Yeah, Chris Springs Fireworks. Again, July 4th coming up this Saturday. In fact, I think they'll be able to sell fireworks up to July 5th. I think they get 24 hours after
24?
the 4th.
Is that it?
Yeah, so make sure that you're going out there. But, hey, listen, Chris Springs Fireworks are year-round.
Yeah.
Everybody else will be done by the 5th.
Yeah,
we'll be all there all the time.
You want to go out there on the 7th, get you some fireworks, go out there and get you some.
They got them.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, we're going to get into the last week rewind, and I think that, again, we talked about Coach Kyle coming in, and one of the stories we told while Coach Kyle was here was about a kid,
yes,
a young man,
yes,
who may have quit in a very, very demonstrative way.
Oh, yeah.
Or a memorable way, not
Yeah.
demonstrative, a memorable
Memorable
way.
way.
Yeah.
And we got a little bit more facts dealt in there. So,
Yep.
Sullins, you can kind of break down the conversation we had afterwards while I pull up some of the comments that we got from from Colby King's mother, because she went on
Yeah,
Facebook and
she
she
let
was
us-
going to clear the
she let
story
us
up.
know.
Kobe King's mom, who
Yeah.
I know well because I coached Kobe. And this story, when it went down, did not surprise me whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because he was a hard-nosed kid, run through a brick wall. But if Kobe didn't see it the way that you saw it, he would have no problem
Yeah.
doing what he did.
Yeah.
I believe it was in Coach Stan Jacobs' practice,
Yes.
Christmas time.
Christmas time.
Yep.
They maybe had a slight disagreement where Kobe decided, hey, now's the time for me to exit stage left, and I don't need this uniform anymore,
Yep.
or practice uniform. He just kind of laid it down, had his stone cold undergarments on, exit stage left. I still think, and I talked to a couple family members, it's one of the greatest stories. It's a story that lives in Warren County lore.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's a fantastic
That's
story.
great.
Yeah, and again, too, we got a little bit of the comments in there where Sonia Winfrey again confirmed this, and she did correct us that
Yes.
this actually I don't think ever happened on Coach Kyle's watch.
No, I think it was
and
Coach Jacobs.
Chisholm and Dunham also told
Yes.
us last week
Yeah.
at dinner. They're like, actually, I think this was the year before.
I think it
and
was
he
his-
came back and played for Coach Kyle.
I think it was his freshman year,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
And
Yes.
Jonathan Hutton also pointed in the hey, listen, the Ben Lomond Connect message board not
Wide
only goes
open.
on during the show, it also goes on all week when people comment on our videos. Jonathan Hutton says they should retire number 32 because this story that lives up to its last name, his last name.
Yes.
I will reference Colby randomly on our show here. This one from the Warren County Sports Authority is one I've told, but I didn't witness firsthand. Jeff Chisholm, Scott Dunham, and others have filled me in on it, likely on AOL Messenger.
Been a day or two.
Yeah, and probably before we all went to Porter's Pond, Matt Cotton is jealous he didn't do it to the Stan the Man. He said the one Chad Withrow loves me referencing the most is that when Colby outran all of us in condition after football practice, he would freight train a pre-practice Marlboro or two faster than Mike Brable puts them down. Those were his win sticks. Long live the King.
The King. And if I'm not mistaken, hey, we got a Bulldog uniform up there.
Yeah, we do.
Number 32.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, that was a uniform that came, I think, a year or two later because Kobe,
Yeah.
he played for me at Eastside.
Yeah.
Hardcore, tough as nails. I apologize to Miss Winfrey
Yeah.
took anything out of context. We just thought it was a
Great story.
wonderful
Yeah.
story. And
Yeah.
those guys, once they started talking about it out Praters, it was a 5 to 10 minute,
Yeah.
Yeah.
15-minute deal.
Well, it wasn't just that. Then everything started
Yes.
building where everybody
Yeah.
started giving their best Colby King stories, and just a tremendous night. And again, too, just getting to get to talk about. I remember Colby. He was a little bit older than me, and I just remember having this like reverence for a guy that I was like, I hope he likes me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if he didn't
I
like
don't want him.
You
I
just
don't
heard
want
the
him to
story.
dislike-
Yeah, I'll be honest.
I've
If he-
heard some stories. I was like,
Yeah.
man, I just hope this guy doesn't dislike me
if
because
he doesn't like you, he's the type guy that if two men enter the room,
yeah.
I don't know who's leaving, but both of them's going to have a world of hurt. You know what I mean? He would have no problem telling you if he didn't like you.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, too, that. But I'm glad we could clear that up a little bit, and we'll have to clip that out too
Yep.
in a little bit because again, the Hutton thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, you
His
know,
win sticks.
Yeah.
And Cotton confirmed it. He says 100% true.
Yeah.
Said that he outran everybody in conditioning.
yeah, anytime you can just take a hot box Marlboro right before 100,
Yeah,
you know what I
you're
mean?
good.
You don't see Usain Bolt do that. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
we
So
don't- we don't see
that's
it
pretty
anyways.
impressive.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I will say if it's happening, at least you're not seeing it. They're not airing that. Also, another clip that kind of took off last week was the burnout debate, man.
Oh, the burnout debate.
Yeah, you got a lot of
I got a
people
lot
with
of people-
your
yeah.
your rant last week. What's been the follow up? We got comments on it. Also got a commentator in the comment section right now. Ben Lomond Connect message boards.
What's up,
What's
Coach
up, Dodge?
Dodge in there.
Dodge?
So
He's
as
enjoyed the break.
As we're still on dead period, have you gotten any feedback from
A lot-
coaches?
I think just feedback of I've had some coaches that have agreed with me
Yeah.
in this aspect when it came to basketball. They've said, hey, they would have no problem if summer basketball was shut down. That being said, I did have a couple of them say, hey, that's $5,000 or $6,000 we raise in the summer when it comes to camps and those type things.
Mm-hmm.
They're of the opinion when it comes to basketball, the kids that really want to improve will go out and
do it.
improve.
Yep.
Yep.
I think you still need to keep kids in shape. I think where I was going last week wasn't as much about the high school athlete. It was that when they get to high school, some of them are already burnt out because they had started at 8, 9, 10 years old. My sister, who listens to this show religiously, I think she's in Florida right now with my niece and nephew and them on vacation, and I'm sure they just
Tuned in.
Yeah, they're tuned in.
Shut it down.
She basically said, "Hey, this is what we've been doing for the last 5 or 6 years with the nephew in soccer."
Yep.
I think the European model is something you need to look at in this aspect. When it comes to basketball, European kids, it seems, practice a lot more. They don't play games. I think we've got caught up in just the playing games. We've got to travel. We've got to play.
Yep.
I think we need kids to get better, that want to get better. I don't want people to think that because I told people last week, I was a guy that would have played year-round. But I now understand why some of my other buddies didn't want to be in the gym in July or on the football field. They wanted some downtime. I do struggle when you're having 8, 9, 10-year-olds that are playing 80 games a year in whatever sport. It makes no sense. It makes little sense. A lot of coaches agreed. There were some fans that were disagreed. Hey, they're hardcore. Yep. And I would have been one of the guys playing hey, coach says we're practicing. We're practicing. We're there. I'll put in 8 to 10 hours. Yeah. I think every team will have those type kids involved.
Yeah, and they're great.
And that's great, but every team's not going to have 100 of those kids involved.
Yeah.
So I think there's got to be a happy medium. Some that I seen, there was a guy that said that we need a 4-month dead period.
Yeah, that's not going.
That's not going to happen. I like it. Yeah. Hey, if there's a 4-month dead period, I'll probably get back into coaching.
Sign me up.
Yeah, I'm in. I'd be in.
He's going to be he's the JV coach.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
I know you got an offer or two this past week.
I've had a couple of offers. I think it's a great topic because here's the thing, and I think my sister did say this, and I think a lot of people would agree. Money steers this.
Oh.
These tournaments and, the big shoe sponsors and apparel, the 7-on-7, the ESPNs that's putting 7-on-7 on the tube. Yeah. We all know money steers it.
It's a $1 billion. It's a $1 billion.
It's a $1 billion industry. That's what it is.
That's why everybody's playing year round all the time. Again, if you want to get in on those comment section, you can right now. Ben Loma Connect message board. Get in there. You can also get that Mud Bums Hot Wings hot take. Yeah,
what's up, Shut?
Said, hey, fellas, on the.
Hey, those are two guys on dead period.
Yeah,
Shut
2 dead
and dodging.
They're enjoying the downtime.
Yeah, they're enjoying
July
the downtime.
1st. And I guess that's the last thing I was going to have for the last week rewind is it is July 1st.
Oh, absolutely.
So we know there's some new laws that have went into place.
Yes.
There's new rules that I think now are going into place that TSSAA had developed that said, hey, July 1, that goes on. I mean, anything that y'all are looking for right now, July 1st, and that thing pops off?
People are saying that the one-time transfer is now on the table.
Official.
I believe so.
I think Monday it'll be wild to see where rosters are at.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think so too.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be unreal to see what
got
kind
another
of
coach in there. Linus
Linus,
Smart.
Yeah, look at this.
Hey, look at him.
This is the sports show.
I'm telling you.
This is the coaches show.
People know where to go.
They know exactly where to go.
We don't take vacation here.
No.
We're never on dead period.
No, we don't have dead
We
period.
do it 24/7, 365.
Yeah. Any July 1st trucking issues or anything like that? Any changes for the business that you need to know?
Us?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
here's what I would say for July 1st. It's freaking hot outside, okay?
I told y'all last week.
It's hot.
I told y'all.
You better hydrate, boys. You better hydrate.
I've been trying to, and y'all made fun of me, and I was like, boys, it's going to be hot next
Well,
week.
I did make fun of you when you basically talked about hydration. You brought in a Route 144 Diet Coke. I called my local physician, and he said they didn't know if that was the best way to hydrate.
Yeah, I don't know if that was...
funneling Diet Coke for 24/7.
Did you hear his story on why he's so big on hydration now?
What was that?
Oh, yeah.
He had a heat stroke at 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're so big on it, do you not think you decide to go maybe like a gator or a power or you know what I'm saying? Has anybody ever said, "Hey man, I tell you what, let's put some Diet Coke in your body. It's 112." Has anybody said that?
That'll cool you down.
Yeah.
Keep you running.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That doctor made a C.
It depends on which kind of engine you have.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm running a different engine than you.
Hey, shut out doing what a lot of coaches do during the dead period.
Yeah.
Selling fireworks, boys.
Was, yeah, including Chris Springs Fireworks again too, sponsor of the last
had a great time.
week rewind. And again, as he said, they're going to be here year round.
Oh, they're here.
But if you
year-round.
want to go see them, 37 Chris Springs Road, go ahead and see out
Trev,
there.
are you getting you some fireworks for a gender reveal? Is that what I was told?
Whoa.
Is that-
No, don't start that.
Wow. That's
No.
a big last week rewind topic. Go
Yeah.
ahead. What have you found out the last
Trev's
week?
like,
Sellers?
whoa. I know you got sources, but them sources are wrong.
Nothing,
So
yeah, that's dead wrong.
Yeah. And hey, listen, if you're tuned in right now and you're sitting there thinking there's been some other stuff happen in the last week,
we will get to that.
hour two. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here. We will definitely get into some other topics that are going on that have definitely taken the locals by storm
Yes.
on that. But while we're on the July 4th topic, I'm gonna get into buy or sell.
Let's do it.
And if you want to let's talk about making the right investment off the field. The buy or sell segment is brought to you by Daryl Cook with First Mortgage. Buying or refinancing can feel overwhelming if you don't know what to expect, but when you've got someone walking you through every step, it gets a whole lot easier. If you're ready to get started, give Daryl a call at 743.
Whoa.
My apologies, 931-743-5563, or shoot him an email at dcook@fnbmt.com. That's Daryl Cook, NMLS number 235-9079 with First Mortgage, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Where does Daryl work?
First.
First.
July 1st.
July
You know what?
1st.
That First Mortgage and First National
They
and
show
First
up.
Wealth,
Yeah.
they
show
show
up.
up and
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
When you got that at fnbmt.com
Yes.
email,
Yeah, that's big time.
that's big time.
Hey, you better read that one.
yeah.
We like that one. Like that one a lot. All right, guys. Well, hey, listen. First one, buy or sell. And you're going to have to either buy one, sell the other one. Trev, hamburgers, hot dogs. Buy one, sell one for July 4th this weekend.
I'm gonna buy burgers. I'll sell hot dogs.
Sullins?
I'm going to actually buy hot dogs and sell burgers because I don't like burgers unless they have cheese.
Okay, so
Whoa.
It could be a cheeseburger.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
still buying hot dogs?
Fine, that's
yeah,
fine.
hot dog with nothing. I just want a hot dog.
Just
Just a hot dog.
I
No
concur
bun?
with Trev on this
No,
one.
I don't need a bun.
You're going to go with Trev?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
going.
What
So
about
Colin's
you?
going Trev. I buy a burger anytime. There's
Okay, so there's no reason to buy
I
a
don't
hot dog.
think there's anything.
What about
you
those
could put-
kids that
I
made
was,
them
I
out
was
at
about to
Prater's?
say, if we're talking
Think
about
about it.
Oh, now if you're talking about Travis Prater's kids bringing me one of those hot
See?
dogs, ooh,
See?
that's really close.
Yeah,
It's really
yeah.
close.
now we're having a discussion.
Yeah.
Now there's a discussion.
I don't know. Yeah, in fact, hey Travis, can you meet us up at Prater's tonight? I need to sample both real quick.
What fixing are we putting with that hamburger?
Oh, if I'm going cheeseburger, I'm going ketchup, mayonnaise. I'm not doing no other toppings. Nothing.
Whoa.
Ketchup, mayonnaise only. That's it.
No.
You don't like mayonnaise. You don't like mayonnaise.
No, I don't like ketchup.
I
I
was gonna say,
dang
he
sure
don't-
don't like
He
mayonnaise.
don't like topping. He don't like
he's not a condiment
condiments
guy.
at all.
Yeah,
What about
no,
you, Travis?
I don't
We'll
Since
go-
you picked burger anyways,
We'll go mayonnaise, tomato, lettuce. That's probably
that's it.
yeah.
People out there in the Bill Loman Connect message board, what do you think?
What are you getting?
You buying burgers or you buying hot dogs? You can't buy. There's
can't
a lot
have
of
both.
people right now that are going to say,
You
I'm just
can.
going to get both.
Yeah.
And you can. But for the segment, you had to buy one, sell one. This is the.
So you're saying I can't walk in Mud Bums and say I want a hamburger? You cannot put a hot dog on the plate.
Don't
No,
you?
Jeff will have our guest body slam you.
Yeah, Andy will body slam me if you cheat the rules right here. All right. Also, local. This is one that I think is going to stir people up.
They're gonna stir the pot.
I think
we
it's going
like
to start
stirring the pot
everybody
around
up
here.
Locally, buy or sell. And I'll start with Sullins on this one. The Warren County Sports Authority is the most popular show on Studio 605 by 2027.
July 1st, 2027.
Yes, 1 year from now.
Absolutely selling.
You're selling.
Everybody's gonna be competing for second if I can pull this off.
Oh.
Guarantee it.
Wow.
Guarantee it.
Buy or sell?
If the boss is talking like that, I'm gonna sell too.
Guarantee
I
it.
guess.
I'm going to buy. I think our staying power
I
is.
want to buy, but he's confident.
Yeah, he is. I don't know what he has plans,
I have
folks.
no clue.
He's keeping
No,
this
and I'm
close
not gonna
to the
tell
vest.
you, but when it happens, you're gonna say, "You did what?"
Yeah, well, I will say that cheeseburger. Oh, here we go. Jenny Kelsey
Jenny
said,
Kelsey.
"Run that burger through the garden." Yeah, always. And then
Run it through the
Matt Brown said,
garden.
"Cheeseburger plain out there." I don't disagree with either one of those. Here's where the reason why we brought this up.
Yes.
Jam session
Jam-
over
oh.
the weekend. Studio 605.
Best
Great.
thing
It was
I've ever
great.
seen on this place.
C-Dub did a great job with that. Gets over 2,000 views. And it was just no up.
Just random.
Just
We just
showed
put
up.
it out there.
Yeah.
It was like 11:42.
Yeah.
It was not like we started at 12, build it up, told anybody about it. It gets 2,000 views.
Oh,
like
great.
that. And a
Loved
lot
every minute.
of people loved it and have commented about it. And I think we're gonna do more. I think Connor's already got maybe one or two already set up.
That's what I want. At
ready to
least
roll.
tell me. At least tell the boss it's going to be on. I'm sitting there scrolling like, hey, why did somebody not tell me that
didn't
we've
know?
got
I got
those?
the YouTube alerts on the reason
Really?
I knew. Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff was like, yeah, since Easton had a car problem, you could just come in on Saturday.
Yeah.
I thought
And
it
I
was
was
great
like-
though.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, yeah, I've got
Community
nothing to
love.
do.
And Easton did a great job. One thing that we're going to have to tell C-Dub, and I know this is probably going to hurt his feelings, his brother may be a little bit more talented.
Yeah, especially a guitar.
Oh, the kid can flat out. He can flat out jam.
I've said it multiple
He can
times.
jam.
And I've kind of apologized for it. I messaged Connor and Sullins in the middle of it, and I was like, I don't mean this as disrespect, but I was kind of surprised by how good Griff is.
Yeah.
For which I told him, I was like, yeah, Jeff said for how you look, you're a lot more talented.
Well, here's the funny part: is Jeff always uses that line. I don't mean this with any disrespect, which means I'm fixing to disrespect the hell out of you.
Yeah.
But you're pretty good at what you do. Hey,
Everything after this is going to be completely disrespectful.
I looked at you and thought you probably live behind Lowe's, but you can jam with a guitar.
To be fair, I think he does live behind Lowe's now.
Oh, my bad. Well, I'll tell you what. Hey, wherever you live, Griff, just holler at me and I'll throw some money in the plate,
He lives
in
behind
the
an
tip
airport.
jar.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, I'll say we had that one on Saturday, Studio 605 jam
Great.
session, and then last night,
Back it
Oh,
up, Terry.
son.
Back It Up,
Back
Terry
it up, Terry.
debuts, and we really didn't tell anybody about
Yeah,
that one.
I got a lot
until-
of people saying that too. Like, damn.
about until noon yesterday, we were like, "Hey, by the way, it was going to be fine." Because I'll be honest, and this was something that kind of sprung up on myself and on Connor was I kind of thought we were just going to record it and then put it out.
Yeah.
And so I text Sullins at probably 11:30 yesterday and said, "Hey, is he going live or is this going to be recorded?" And he sends back live. That's it. And I looked at Connor. I was like, "We probably should be telling people about this."
We don't do stuff. We don't tape
No,
stuff
we're not-
around
we're
here.
not
We've seen how those tape recordings
Yeah,
go.
we're not tape delayed.
They just plummet.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they can.
It's kind of like the temperature in the winter. It just plummets.
Not right now
Yeah.
though.
So, and that I think was the last time I looked at it, I think it was pushing 3,000 views
Oh,
from
my
last
goodness.
night. So, and then my dad comes in today and asks about it. He's helping us get our studio together. And the first thing he says, "How many views did Back It Up Terry got?"
He's competing.
I told and yeah, he's all about competition. I said, last I looked at it, Dad, it was well over 2,000. It was trending towards 3. He goes, "That's a lot more than father and son." I told him, "Yeah, we got some work to do.
Y'all got some work to do.
We got the nice studio, though, so we had that
Hey, we
on.
might need father, son, maybe a couple more sons.
brother, mom."
That being said, we said this a couple months ago,
Yep.
and we won't stay on buy and sell. We said this a couple months ago. What I liked about the music deal, and then with Back It Up Terry, we are the most popular show in Warren County. I will say that till I'm blue in the face. The numbers don't lie. We see them.
Yep.
But we're not for everybody. I watched last night Greg Smart, the CEO of Ben Lomond.
Yeah.
He's in the message. Hey, the Ben Lomond message board. Thank you, Mr. Smart.
Yeah.
But he's in the message
Yep.
board. He's typing. I saw different people. I heard that a lot today. Hey, that shows something I want to listen to.
Different, yep.
I don't like listening to you, but I'll listen to that. Same thing with the musical guest. You had people in there that probably they don't know who we are. They're not going to listen to us. We're going to give a variety
Right.
of things that people want to see. Because let's be honest, by the views, people want to see Back It Up Terry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Numbers don't lie.
By the views, people want to hear some live music.
Yep.
Okay? What people don't want to hear is some of what others do. Okay? Hey, numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
I will say this, with what we do here, with the Warren County Way and the Studio 605, Simmons Says and Back It Up Terry and what we're doing. Advertisers, you want proof? Come to us. you have got people that you're paying others that are not getting the top views. You advertisers, you want eyeballs.
Yep.
You want people to see your product. We're doubling and tripling that. I don't beg for money. I'm just saying if I'm a guy that wants to sell something, I'd probably rather try to sell it to 5,000 than 50.
So you're saying buy. So you're saying buy.
Buy.
Warren County Way in Studio
It's
605.
only going to get better.
Yeah.
I am fired up about this, boys.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm still buying the Sports Authority holds off all comers and we become the biggest. We're still the biggest thing.
Freight train, man.
We are
Freight train?
Freight train.
Hey, big train, big train,
Oh,
fixing to
no.
come, boys.
Big train, little train.
Big train, little train.
Oh my goodness!
Go
I'm
ahead.
telling you,
I'm
man.
super. I'm really honestly. I'm just looking forward to what's coming.
too.
Oh,
Because
I'm not.
he is. Oh.
You don't wanna
I like
say-
winning, and I know I'm going to lose.
Well, folks, again, too, more to look for. Last buy or sell, again, too, brought to you by Daryl Cook with First Mortgage. I got to ask, it's NBA free agency. One of the biggest names in NBA history comes out and says, I'm not going to be a Laker anymore.
No.
That had to hurt for you.
Late show.
Not really. I'm
My-
a LeBron fan.
Oh, you're just a LeBron
Yeah.
fan? Okay, well, then this question's right here for
Cleveland.
you.
Cleveland.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
It's a buy or sell.
Buy or sell, LeBron James wins another ring. Because that's what he's shopping for right now.
Bye.
You're buying. He goes to a team, they win the championship this year.
Yep. Bye.
I'm selling that all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. He's not winning another championship. Where's he going? Where's he going to win another championship? Is he going to San Antonio, New York?
The Spurs signed Tobias Harris this afternoon, so they already said they're out of the.
Nope, not working.
Yeah,
It's not.
the teams that I've heard are Golden State,
That's not working.
Denver Nuggets, and also maybe a reunion with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
But, okay, so here's all those, and I know NBA talk in the middle of summer is about as useful as talking
It's
about
free
the crime shows. You know what I mean? But I mean, we know. I mean, hey, listeners, just give us a second. We're fixing to bring on a legendary WWE performer,
She's
Andi
here.
Jones. She's here.
He's here.
But let's be real. There's no way he goes to Golden State with Anthony Street Clothes Davis. Draymond, at any point in time, I could just blow the whistle and stay off. Tell me how that beats other teams.
It's not going to happen. I'm selling completely.
It's not. That's a
see.
The only one that I thought that he could buy on is legitimately, he'd make sense for the Spurs. Otherwise, I was like, he'd sell anybody else.
The Spurs are smart enough to say we don't want
We're
that.
out of business. We're out of the LeBron.
Hey, but
business. Trey
you
Butler
gotta-
says sell it 100 times over.
You got to give our boy credit because he'll lay in there. He's going to lay in there with him
Oh.
until he's 55 years
Yeah.
old.
Hey, we're riding the train till the wheels fall
Buy
off,
or
baby.
sell. This is his last season.
Bye.
Okay. All right. Well, fair
I
enough.
may buy that.
Yeah, bye.
All
Hey,
right.
buy or sell, but last one, buy or sell. The Sun is still with the Lakers in December.
Ooh.
Sell. You got a fully guaranteed contract.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, listen again to this is the Warren County Sports Authority presenting sponsor Prater's Barbecue, 635-2259-9576 Manchester Highway. It's out there on the right, folks. We're going to take a quick reset, and when we come back, we will have Andi Jones in studio
Can't
with
wait.
us. Going to talk a little bit about Warren County wrestling and her return back to town. Her
She's
triumphant return. She's home.
home.
We'll be back.
Got no blood left, replaced with vibration. Gonna rearrange your alphabet. I'll explain it later, cause I'm all jacked up. Yeah, I'm all jacked up. Well, I can see right through time and space, immortal on this 100,000 gigawatt roller coaster. I'm all jacked up. Yeah, I'm all jacked up.
We are back here on the Warren County Sports Authority show here from Studio 605, and we have brought in a Warren County legend.
Legend.
I mean, we've had some good guests.
Yes.
We've had some legendary
Yes.
guests. But, I mean, we have a Hall of Famer sitting to my left right now.
Yes.
That is Coach Andi Jones. The only place that I think you aren't a Hall of Famer is Warren County. Everywhere else,
No,
Hall of Fames.
no.
Yeah.
Now let me. I am in the Warren County Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Okay.
See?
All right.
Okay.
So we're safe there on that.
Aren't you
But
on
I'm
the
not in the
committee?
Tennessee
She,
State.
no, it's Warren County Sports Hall of Fame. She's not.
That's what I'm saying.
That's-
but aren't
I'm
you
not-
on the committee?
Aren't you on that
We haven't met in 3 years.
Listen, I was just happy when I saw Slim get put in because I thought,
Yep.
No.
yeah, man, that's the one I've been the most excited about. But everybody else, we'll see, Patty Clark, everybody I've seen has been so deserving and been in my life in some way. So I think y'all did a good job.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Again, too, we haven't met in like 3 years.
mean,
We're not doing a great job. We did a good job at one point.
You got Slim in there. I'm pretty stoked about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the question that everybody had to ask is, can you body slam Trevor?
Can you not?
Yeah.
Oh, you definitely could.
Listen, I size everybody up when I walk around, okay? So, yeah, no.
So yes, maybe, might
Yeah.
not.
Oh, I'm getting old now. You know, I've got one good go in me, though, you know? Like,
Hey, if she Hogan's Andre the Giant here, I'm leaving. I'm out.
no, you just trip the big guys, all right? Yeah. If they weigh more than me,
I'm going to Prater's early
going.
tonight, boys.
That's sharpshooter territory. No, Coach, I appreciate you coming in. And again, actually, we wanted to build some of your topics around our segments, and one of them is Roots for Success, where, hey, it's time for the Circle J Tree Farm, Roots for Success. Just like the strongest trees don't grow overnight, neither do great athletes. This segment shines a spotlight on the players, coaches, and teams whose hard work, commitment, and perseverance are paying off. Here's this week's Circle J Tree Farm Roots for Success, and that is Andi Jones, built in Warren County, back in Warren County. What was it like growing up here and developing into a state qualifier? I mean, now I feel like wrestling has gotten a little bit more mainstream, especially for girls, but maybe back then it wasn't exactly like that. So what was that process like? Because, I mean, this is the one thing that I point out to people, and I pointed out to Connor, is when you qualified for the state, there wasn't a girls bracket.
No, and so I'm the first girl in Tennessee to qualify and wrestle in the boys' state tournament. At that time, we were.
We put those out there so you know.
Soft landing.
I'm nice. I'm like
Yeah.
tame now. No, at the time we were still competing at the way they sanction stuff with TWSAA. We were still competing against the private schools, and Warren County, because of the size of the school, we were a 5A school, so we were competing against the hardest teams out there. So that's what made it a bit harder for me to make it to that point. But I only wrestled. I can probably easily count on two hands, but closer to one hand, how many girls I wrestled in high school.
That is an unbelievable fact, and again too, something that you started here. Who got you into wrestling? I've always been curious to know who was in the area that was getting you into this.
Well, so I played basketball, believe it or not.
She did.
Oh, I've seen I was looking up pictures today, and you were in everything: softball, basketball, everything.
Defensively, she was pretty solid.
Yeah, pretty solid on defense. I did get a technical once. My mom's mouth dropped. She was going over a layup, and this girl, I was tired of it apparently. Anyways.
Sometimes you just
But I don't listen. I'm not a violent human in general. So, no, I got started. Basketball at the time, I just didn't feel like it was. I didn't need to do that anymore. And they had just started the wrestling team, I think 1 or 2 years prior at the senior high, and I just thought, hey, and ironically, Lee Taylor, I had teamed up with her. She said she would do it too. And my mom, of course, I had to get that approved for the family. My great-grandmother thought it was WWE. And, like, so once we got through that, Lee backed out on it. But we're still
pretty tight.
still one of my best friends for my whole life. Me and another girl were on the team. I always like to mention her, Melissa Brumbelow. Her and a couple of our other friends passed away just right before our first meet. But I always like to mention her because she was a part of it. But yeah, you know, if you get in there and practice, you have to kind of prove yourself wrestling is a sport where it is whatever I put in, I'm going to get back. And you get that in other sports too, but I really like that one-on-one aspect, and you weigh in for it. So I wasn't going to be wrestling anybody, heavier than me or whatever, a big guy. And that's why I wrestled 103 pounds, because I knew the guys had more upper body strength over me. So I knew I needed to drop down, which was a cut for me, a big cut. And I think just the work ethic, all of us in that group, I was surrounded by a lot of good fellow friends, guys that are lifetime friends. My coach, Steve Fulham, people like Franklin Fisher popped in there, too.
I think you and Matt Turner were pretty tight.
Yeah, me and Matt, we graduated together.
Yeah.
We used to scream at, yell at each other while we were running those stairs up to the aux gym, because we were wrestling in the janitor's closet. Because when the blueprints were made, there wasn't a wrestling team. So they had to kind of improvise. And so it would be like a width of the mat plus, like, I don't know, 2 feet or something like that. Then it was cinder block. And so we divided small, medium, and large. One group would be drilling while the other two were running the stairs. And those stairs never smelled so bad. The basketball players were so mad.
We love that aroma as you go into the gym, middle of June.
The basketball team was always like, ugh, when they'd have to go up there, because it was pretty bitey. But no, I had a lot of guys that were super supportive of me. I earned my spot. So you get respect out of that, just like everybody.
Well, you and Matt would have probably been on the opposite ends
We
of the
were.
spectrum in the lineup.
We were.
Just guessing.
He was a 215er at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He still is.
Yeah.
No, maybe not.
Oh, he is.
We're going.
And some.
Yeah.
I am not weighing anybody in. We're not checking anyone's weight here today. Okay.
Please don't. Solons, I know you. You go back. You.
Well, I go back
you got
with her
some
just
stories.
because she was the same age as my sister. She was always running around with my sister Lee and Caroline and all those young ladies. She was different in this aspect. She had an aggression about her at a early age. I remember my sister's 6 years younger than I am, so if I'm a junior, they're in the 5th and 6th grade, and you could just tell, like, hey, you didn't really want to mess with her. You know what I mean? You just kind of knew she just had that about her. So when she started wrestling, to me, it really wasn't a surprise. The biggest surprise was how many young guys she just was beating the hell out of every time she did this. Because we all know, we talk about this, wrestling's become huge in this community, as we all know.
Yeah.
We talk about Odendale. I mean, he's a state qualifier, about the same weight. And we put him on a pedestal because he's qualifying for the state, which we should. Yeah. She's beating the crap out of guys like him to get to the state. It's really more impressive today when you look back at it, because now you have a girls division. Could a young lady still wrestle with the male? That'd be just a question I'd have for you. Could that happen?
Yes. So I sit on a bunch of different boards with the state and such. So technically, it is still in the guidelines that you can compete on the boys' team. You have to decide at the beginning of the year.
Okay.
Once you wrestle a match with either the boys or the girls, you're stuck to that.
Gotcha.
I think it eventually, since Tennessee was one of the first states to sanction girls high school wrestling due to Ronnie Carter, who was a TWSA president for like ever.
Yep.
But yeah, what was I saying? Sorry.
You said that they can go and cross over and
they can still do that, but I think that's gonna weed out pretty soon. Yeah.
Unless one girl just wins like 3 straight championships and goes in her senior year and goes, I'll take the boys on now.
Well, there was a girl in Chattanooga that did it this past year, and she did qualify. And she went to the state tournament. It didn't work out for her, but and I got a chance to speak to her ahead of time and say, hey, listen, something I didn't tell you about is that there's going to be a lot of people watching you, everybody in that room to be exact, and like what that feels like, try to help her prep for it. But I do think that the opportunities are still left out there for the smaller schools.
One thing I think that I don't think a lot of audience or listeners know. You were at Blackman, but you didn't live in the Murfreesboro area.
I still live in Walling.
Were you driving to Blackman every single day?
Yeah.
Trail.
commitment.
Yeah,
That's
that is.
commitment. I don't
That
like
is.
driving 2.5 minutes.
So
That's locked. That's locked.
That's
in
a
there.
commitment.
that is locked in.
So when you decide, when this opportunity comes open, had Warren County been a place, everybody knows my deal, I wanted to coach at Warren County.
Stole my question.
Did you want to come back to Warren? Was this kind of a
Yeah.
last stop? Where was Warren County on the map when it comes to this?
Well, I had always planned on coming back. I just didn't know when.
Okay.
I got so much from this community, from people like Steve Full on the Cathcarts. Matt has done so much for the program over the
Absolutely,
years. I could name a zillion of them right now, but I always freeze up when it's time to do that. But these men that have been ongoing, pushing these programs, Brian Matheny with a junior program, all of that. I wanted to get myself, I knew that before I came back, I wanted to be ready.
Yep.
And so at the time, I'd been asked to come and do stuff, coach before for a bunch of places because I'm a female and there's not many of us this age out here that were coaches or that have wrestled. And it felt right. And so I want to give back to the community that gave so much to me because of this and what I got to do here and the people that believed in me. I got to go on, I wrestled in college. I've so many opportunities, people, and things have happened because of that. So it's my turn to get back.
Yeah. Well, also too, then the question that Trev was going to ask, and Sullen's just asked it, but also just to kind of lock in on this, we want to get into the locked in segment.
Oh, we're going
boys.
to lock in?
Yeah. I have to say, before we get into figure out who's locked in this week, let's talk about the people who make sure you're never stuck on the outside looking in. The locked in segment is brought to you by the Lock Shop right here in McMinnville. Whether you're, dealing with your home, your business, your vehicle, these are the folks you call when you need fast, reliable help. They've been your hometown locksmith, not blacksmith, I said that last week, since 1996, and they're bonded, certified, and licensed, so you know your job's getting done right. Give them a call, 473-4216. That's 473-4216, and let the Lock Shop get you locked in or out from being locked in.
Man,
sometimes it's sitting right there. I can see it.
Spit it out,
Keep
Jeff.
sending the check.
I think you're doing great.
I think you
Yeah.
appreciate that. Well, Andy is the person that I thought locked in on this because, again, you just pointed this out. I think the idea always was to come back from Warren County, but I assume this had to be a really difficult choice because you had to choose between come home and chase the hometown reunion or kind of stick with something that's been built that you did a really good job with because, you've grown Blackman wrestling over the years, and I think y'all have hit new levels every single year, including taking the team to state the last few years. So, how difficult was it to lock in and say, I'm going to do this, and how difficult was that kind of saying goodbye to it? Because I know that had to be tough.
It is. It is. I started the program at Blackman, and each year it's been a stair step. COVID was a bit of a kicker there for everybody's sports teams, I think. But no, we consistently did great, and they have a great middle school program now and club. They have always had a great, amazing club team. And, we're at that stage where we're reaping the rewards of it, and especially with these upcoming 8th graders or freshmen that are coming in, they've got a pretty well stacked hand to play, but what's most important to me is, I don't know. I knew I was ready whenever I was spoken to by Mr. Hobbs.
Yep.
It's hard to call him that. I grew up with him. So we're working on that. I hear I can call him Hobbs.
Yeah, it's Chris.
Me too. I grew up.
I still call him Hobo.
I used to pester
He's
him.
called you a lot of things too, Paul.
I'm sure.
Growing up. A little plus then, right? But no, it's just the right time. And, I miss my kids. The reason I hadn't come back sooner is because I really love my kids there, and it's such a variety pack of personalities, which it will be everywhere. And but yes, at some point you just gotta have to make the choice.
When you've decided, hey, we're making this decision, where is our and I think Warren County has done a good job of this. They've decided we're going to have a girls wrestling coach.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to free up Josh.
Yep.
We're going to bring Andy in. I think that's a wonderful move.
Yeah.
But where is our girls wrestling program at? What are some things that you see right now? Hey, we've got to do this to build it. Do we have to get numbers up? What are some of those things that you're saying? Hey, we need to do this over the next 6 to 8 to 9 to 12 months. To what is the stair-step progression? I guess is what I'm trying to say.
So, first of all, I'll say that they've been doing an amazing job.
Yep.
And I always keep tabs on my local team. So when we're at tournaments, I'm always like, hey, guys, if y'all ever need anything, offer them opportunities to practice together, do stuff like that. But I think Coach Harris, along with all the people before, Matt Turner, all the guys, have done a great job of building the program. What I want to do is branch out a little bit differently. When you have the same coach for one sport, it only offers up so many opportunities, because there's so many girls tournaments now, and it may not be girls and boys. Yep. So I will be offering them up more opportunity for different competition, higher levels of competition. We do need to grow the numbers too, and I think sometimes it just takes a little time doing that. I'm going to go talk to other sports and talk about how this is a good warm-up for their sports, such as flag football. Yeah. I'd like to talk to some rugby girls. Yep. I want some ruffians, you go for them first. Somebody with a slight attitude problem, we can tighten it up,
Bring me some rough soccer girls.
And soccer's actually another one. I was a soccer player as well, and I think that but bringing them in just help growing it. The more numbers, as the numbers grow, that's better competition partners. But also, up until now, they've been doing what I was doing, practicing with the guys team and doing that. So my approach is going to be to come in, mix into the flow that they already have, assess what's going on, and then see what we need to do moving forward. Right? Because I haven't worked with the girls yet. Yep. I just know them in passing. Right. And so I don't really know my first step until I get in there.
Right. Well, I'll say this. It had to have been kind of a full circle moment for Josh as well, because that's kind of how he got introduced to the wrestling program locally. Was he came in and took over the girls' side when Matt Turner was still here. And of course, he had his daughter Marley, who was fantastic and ended up qualifying for state and winning a medal. And now he's kind of doing the same thing where y'all are getting to be able to work here. And I'll say this. I don't know if y'all know this or not, a little underrated thing. This is 2026, 2027. Maybe an early say in the future on this one is she's got a state qualifier already on the roster.
Yeah, that's true.
Maya Reagan. I mean, have you got to meet Maya? Have you got to meet anybody?
I've met all the girls.
Oh, okay. Before dead period, she met all of these.
No, this is at past tournaments. I would always talk to them and just tell it, like, whenever, it always made me proud, no matter what, watching those girls or boys from Warren County out there doing well. I always go cheer them on, tell them I'm proud of them. I keep it up, but I do that with every team. That was a little more special with these, so yes, I have watched them.
Okay. I knew
I've kept up.
And of course, I don't think she actually was the only girl that qualified for Warren County last year. But I knew Maya was in some. She might even made the blood round last year, and might have just barely missed the medal count on that. Trev, what you got over there, man?
I just did some reading today on the story that Jeff put out when you got hired, and like he said, you went to the state tournament, back-to-back years at Blackman, and I didn't realize you started it from the ground up. Mm-hmm. So, you talk about going and talking to these girls. So is that your biggest way of recruiting, is going out and talking to these girls, or is it their friends start coming out? Like, what's the biggest way that you will attract numbers into the program?
Well, at Blackman, we started with one girl, and from there, I had different approaches because I don't teach at the school. So at Blackman, they have the boys and girls health classes and PE separated out, boys and girls. And I would go speak to the girls, all the girls groups, and just tell them about my experience, tell them what wrestling is about. I explain that it's all inclusive. We take all characters in here, okay, and what it can do for them in regards to self-esteem, things of that nature. I like winning. Yeah. But I want them to be good humans when they leave, right? So we're teaching citizenship, things like that. And so that just kind of kept growing and growing. Yeah. And COVID, those 2 years, so 2020, 2021, that was rougher, but then it's just taken off and had, 14 this year? And so, and it helps to have a good middle school program coming. Blackman is just going to start receiving some of that, and I expect it with Warren County that too. I want to be more visible with the young kids as well. I think when they see somebody that looks like them, I always recognized, especially I did cheer at MTSU for a year and a half, and so I recognized because these little girls would come down in their little cheerleading uniforms, and it's like, oh man, they're watching me. So always being a light in the space, cheering them on, doing the stuff like that. So you just kind of be present.
Yeah, cheerleading. Were you a flyer? Did they throw you? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, you know that she can fly. She can wakeboard pretty well too.
Oh,
She's kayak.
They tell all kinds of stories here.
Yeah, she can flat out get it done. I can promise you. My question would be this: I've always thought wrestling is a pretty tight knit circle with all teams. Like we get into team sports, and there's a lot of rivalries, and I was thinking, I'm sure that there's rivalries that go on, but it's a tight knit circle as far as the kids that are involved in it. Jeff just said it. You are a legend. How many of these kids know you based on accomplishments that you had back when you were in school? I mean, do parents say, hey, we got to give her a little respect? She
I don't know.
knows.
That stuff like that embarrasses me.
My question's
Not embarrassed to throw him around, however, embarrassed if somebody say something nice to me. But last year, one of the little girls said something to me that warms your heart a little bit. Because I was like, hey, you're doing great out there. We were at one of the big tournaments, and I was like cheering on, and I was like, how am I, introduce myself? And she's like, oh, you're a legend. And I was like, oh my gosh, you embarrassed me. I was like, who's been talking to this child?
There's some love in the comments.
Yes.
Section 2 BLC message board. What got in there, Trev?
Hey, Christy Ross, she says, Andy, she said, I love her.
Aw.
Hey, Christy Ross.
She's a
Yeah.
good
We
one.
love Christy Ross.
Great.
Gotta listen to her.
Yeah. That is, I would say that there's going to be a lot more people that are going to hopefully understand,
Yes.
because I think we go back and talk about this, and I think Trev even wanted to give a shout out to some people out there. You want to talk about the Power Broker?
Yeah, we're
right
going
now?
Power Broker right now.
let's
So
do it.
Napa, McMinnville, when you think of power, you can think about our friends at Napa Store on Burstable Highway. If you need extra juice, think about powerful Legend batteries, and have you overpowered your hydraulic hose? I have. Andy, you ever overpowered that hydraulic hose?
One time.
One time? Well, listen, if you do, Napa builds Gates hydraulic hoses while you wait. Do you need stronger power tools? Napa has powerful stuff like Carlisle, Ingersoll Rand, and Milwaukee. I got it right there.
You got it right.
Feel free for call 931-474-6272 for more information. Napa, the proud supporter of Trev's TNT Power Broker of the Week.
I got one thing to add that I forgot last week.
Okay.
Our buddy Thomas, we're giving hats away.
Oh,
Yes.
All you have to do is walk in to Napa
Yep.
and tell them the kind of car care products that Simmons wants you to put on your car. I'm going to give you a hint. He calls it Maculars. So you can either call it Maculars or actually the real name, McGuire's.
Yep.
And you get a hat. Just
for
tell
you.
them
That's
Jeff
pretty
Simmons
easy.
brought you by.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
So,
I'm gonna,
Trev, who is our TNT Power Broker of the Week?
I'm gonna give the power broker to two guys
Two guys.
because they had an opportunity and they got the job done. Anthony Lippy and Phil King, co-athletic directors, had the opportunity to bring her back, Hall of Famer.
Hey, I like it.
And they got the job.
I
done.
like it.
That's not-
I was going to say you were sucking up to them until you said Hall of Famer. You
Yeah,
know what I
Hall
mean?
of
Yeah,
Famer.
they make great decisions because they get a lot of heat at
They
times.
do.
You
And
know what I mean?
And we should say that not only can you get the Napa hat, but the Power Broker gets a $25 gift card.
$25 get.
King, Lippy, whichever one of y'all text either summons me or Trev first and says, I want it,
Yes.
gets it. We're not going to split it.
Hey,
One of y'all two is going to
we're
get
gonna
it.
find out who's listening.
We're going to find
Yeah.
out which one watches it quicker. I will say this, and when we wrote the story, this was a statement from co-athletic director Philip King. We are extremely excited about bringing someone of Andy's caliber on board to head our girls program. She's a Warren County wrestling legend.
Yes.
Coach Harris has done a magnificent job with both programs since he took over, and now to be able to hand over the girls' side to a coach with the pedigree Andy has, not only as a great wrestler herself, but also what she's been able to accomplish as a coach, can only benefit our student athletes. I think her presence will tremendously benefit an already stellar program we have with our wrestling program. Being around her, she brings a personality and a fire that can be infectious.
Oh, it can.
You almost can't help being fired up, being around her, talking about Wrestling.
Obnoxious, whatever. That's a
I-
really nice word for that, isn't it? Infectious,
I'm
obnoxious.
I'm gonna be
Infectious is
honest.
great, yeah.
He read that for Phil. I think Phil's wife wrote that. I've been around Phil. He doesn't use big words.
No,
He's
it wasn't
more like
PK.
me. He's just one syllable guy. You know what I mean?
PK,
Chat GPT wrote
Nah.
that.
I was gonna say, little AI moment.
PK does give me a little leeway. He says, "Hey, make this sound good."
Clean this up a little bit.
Make sure the words are in the right spot.
He's good at that. Christy Ross on the Big Llama Connect message board says, "One of the kindest people I know that can whip your butt." Trev, she's talking you up,
Yeah.
man. Oh, yeah, she thinks she's talking about Andy. Erica Jones says, "I was at her first match." One thing that I would ask.
Yes.
Wrestling, because as we've talked about, Warren County, it's something we've said and see in the
said it,
future
yes.
multiple times that we think that perhaps wrestling will be the cornerstone program for Warren County, because we've had the state, Jacoby Odendale,
Yes.
who's going to be on the Simmons Says show next week. Also Zarek Kill, that just set the program record, medalist left and right. Marley Harris, we just talked about, May Regan. I think we have this future of this. What's the next level to get this more mainstream? Is there ever any ideas that y'all have for matches, maybe in-school matches, anything like that? What's been y'all's thought process on that?
I do like the in-school matches. Some schools don't like that these days, but back in the day, that was a really big thing. And so, exposure, so social media.
Are you going to be doing the AIs like Coach Harris?
Oh, his are so good.
They're good, man.
I want him to take over ours and just do ours, because I was like dying every time before the state tournament. Did you see those?
They're so
They're
good.
I
great.
lost
The
my
one
mind.
the one him riding an ostrich down the interstate.
Down the interstate. That's classic.
All the WWE references
Oh, yeah.
too. I can't even handle it. But he may need to make me a few. He did tell me the website, because I was like, you got to tell me.
Okay.
But
That's a
no,
great AI, just so we know. I don't know if we need data centers, but we need that AI.
right? Somebody, can they take pictures and load them up too? No, just exposure, right? Getting people out there. So if Mr. Hobbs is open to that, something like that, there's multiple ways of doing it, but most of it's going to be through social media and me just being present as much as possible. Being closer to home, I will be able to go to other sports games and watch them and be present and be seen. I think that's something that helps a lot of the male coaches, is that they're in the school with the kids, so the kids see them every day. They get to see their personality. Once they see me, I get along pretty well with most anybody, so we're good from there. But yeah, I'd say just exposure.
Do we still have the co-op opportunities that we've had in the past? I feel like Cannon County's been a program that we've co-opted with in the past. Are there any other schools right now that we may be working with?
Not that I have in plan right now.
Okay.
Cannon County was with Marley being there.
With Marley, yeah.
And so, but I'm open to going and speaking with them as well. This first year, I'm going to focus on being here, being in the school, going to games, going to soccer games, because I'm going to be recruiting those girls, and talking to the
Volleyball too?
coaches.
Yep.
Volleyball,
Yep.
they'll take a hit too, so it's always good to be out there.
A young blood girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've been
She's Lindsay's
trying.
kid.
She spikes somebody's head and
Yeah.
then
Are you
sharpshooter them
Are
pretty
you
quick.
talking about?
Lindsay Cornelius' kid.
Oh no, but
yeah.
I don't know her yet.
Meet her.
You need to.
I just watched Lindsay's farm games thing where and
I did
Sloan was
too.
right there
Hey,
with her. I was like,
I think
you get Sloan.
I think an old Lessick and Chisholm somehow, some way.
Yeah,
Yeah, they might
be-
wrestle each other.
Yeah, the only problem with that is you might have to pull them out of. I don't know if you're going to be able to pull them off the basketball court.
Yeah, but I think hey, you're a dual sport athlete. You know what I mean? Hey, just go
Listen.
hammer somebody on a Thursday and go
But,
shoot
hey.
20 on
Who's
Friday.
worried about practice?
Absolutely.
I played soccer, and then that bled into wrestling season. My senior year, I cheered, so I cheered during that, and then I would leave wrestling practices if we had a home basketball game, and I would cheer for that. And then I played softball, and I ran track some because Coach Dalton, they needed people. And so I think that's you get better athletes personally for cross training and doing multiple sports.
It's like we said that a couple weeks ago.
Almost like that's been something we've talked about.
He
at
did not
different
pay me to
times.
say that.
Yeah. One last thing I have, and then I'll let Coach Sellens or Trev ask any of the last ones. How jealous are you that you didn't have flag football back in the day? Oh.
and rugby. Right before I took the scholarship in Missouri, I was cheerleading at MTSU, and the rugby team was doing a fundraiser, and I was like, "Oh yeah!" And they're like, "Yeah, come." They were like recruiting me, so I was about to start playing rugby at MTSU, and then I didn't get to. So, but I wrestling girls for the first time was really weird. So, you know.
So
Trev, I'm gonna give you one and
so
all.
You talk about building it within the school and the school system. What's the biggest way the community can help you?
That's a great question.
Build this thing up.
Spread the word, right? Show up. Watch these girls. I assure you that these young men and women are working their tails off.
Yeah.
Be polite. In these rooms, it's one of the toughest sports out there, and I would say the toughest, but a lot of people argue that. Come watch us, and don't be afraid. If you have questions, the girls. We don't throw people into the fire. If you're interested or your child is, reach out. And we can set up a time to just come watch and check it out, see what it's about. Yeah, don't be afraid.
Here's the last thing I got. Hey, first of all, thanks for coming.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all for having me.
When I was told, or when I read she was coming back, or a mutual friend, when Lee said yes, she's coming, I thought that's one of the best hires Warren County's ever made.
Oh, that's big. Thank you.
It's just huge because you can be around her 5 minutes and she's just infectious. You better put her around a group of young ladies, and they'll want to gravitate towards her. She's also did it so she can tell them about it. I would encourage y'all maybe to put her in the Warren County Sports Hall of Fame.
Yeah, we need to partner.
We
We'll
need to
work
work
on
that.
that
I'm
one.
not working on that there, big buddy.
But 3 more years.
We're going to love watching.
I'm sure in the next 6 years they'll meet again. I'm just teasing.
By 2030.
Y'all embarrassed me, so I got to embarrass you.
Another thing that if you know her, she gets along with everybody. What I mean is, how you bring coaches in and they're not part of the team. They coach a team, but they're not all in with how this whole Warren County deal is. She's Warren County through and through. She came back home. Let's do a good job of supporting those young ladies. And I think in the next 5 years, Warren County Wrestling, I've said it, it's going to be the staple of what we do in this community when it comes to sports for this reason. What they're doing at younger levels, we talked about it. When you start getting them involved at a younger level and you watch them grow, and we're starting to see that with AAU in middle school. Yep. I can't wait to see it. Glad you're home. Glad you don't have to drive as far.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And we got a spot right here on the state champion.
Yes.
We're ready to get another picture, another
I'll see what I can
autograph
do.
right there. Again, we had Andi Jones in here. Congratulations, and I know you're ready to get ready for work. I mean, it won't be long. Dead period, but over soon.
Yeah.
And you'll hit the ground running on that. We're going to take a quick break here on the Warren County Sports Authority. Again, presented by Prater's Barbecue, 635-2259. When we come back, we'll be going right into
Gary's
the
in
Sullins
here.
Brand of the Week.
Gary's in here tonight. Don't leave.
We'll be back.
Let's cheer.
Well, I can't help it, baby. I just can't stand still. I was born to wander, and I probably always will. Better love me now. You know I won't be here long. Out yonder is calling, and I gotta be moving on. Guess I was born with a restless soul. Honey, I'd like to stay with you, but you know I
Welcome back to the Warren County Sports Authority show here at Studio 605 Productions. Leave me alone. Y'all can start reading these if y'all
You
want.
doing some kind of infomercial or something here?
Again, I am Jeff Simmons. I'm here joined by Trevor Evans and Coach Chris Sullins. And again, we are presented by Prater's Barbecue, where we will be eating there soon. Hey, I'll take that chicken Philly, no peppers, no onions, with some honey mustard, hopefully some potato wedges too.
Yeah, I'm going to
You doing ribs or sampler tonight?
whole rack of ribs.
Yeah,
whole rack?
he
Whole rack?
He finds the most expensive thing on the menu and says, "That's mine."
That's a bingo.
Thank you, Gary.
Again, too. Also, we to take time and let everybody know about our official apparel sponsor of the Warren County Sports Authority, and that is C4 Sports.
C4.
You think he can do some singlets?
Oh, I guarantee it.
I think he can figure it out.
it.
Who win it? Hey, buy or sell? Andy or Jeff Chisholm in an arm wrestling contest?
I got Andy.
Yeah, I'll take Andy.
Yeah.
I think Andy.
I think he outlasts her.
Yeah.
He may outlast her, but I think that she just puts him down early.
And Jeff, if they making singlets, you're not allowed to model them. We do not need that, Jeff. I know you said that in the past. We don't need it.
We had a conversation last week about the C4 Sports and the shirt. We do have some of that apparel here.
Yes.
If you would like a shirt, if you are a little bit smaller size than myself, we might have some of those in stock right now. So if you want to get those, I think there's also a couple of people. Sawyer was here Monday. I forgot to give him his shirt.
Dude,
come on, brother.
Hey, Sawyer Moore, Reese Reinitz, and Don Lowry Wanamaker. We still have y'all's shirts. If you have not picked those up, we have them. And if not, we're going to give them to somebody else. But I did tell Chisholm, he was like, I haven't seen Simmons wear the shirt. And I said, we called an audible on that.
Yeah, man. I wasn't going to do my boy like that.
We're good.
Trev waved that one off. Yeah. He said, nah, we want these. We want people to want to buy these.
Simmons put down the curveball, and Trev said, "No, shake it off. Don't need that."
Yeah. Well, hey, listen. Also, too, we have fans. We listen to our fans.
We got fans.
And one, Kimberly Paul Felton, has always said, "Hey, could y'all make sure to get the Sullins Rant of the Weekend before 6:30?"
Yeah.
So right now we're going to jump right into that, and as the Sullins Rant of the Weekend, and it's brought to you by Supreme Building Products, locally owned and operated since 1963. Supreme Building Products is a full-service retail lumber yard offering quality products at competitive prices. What do you need for your next home improvement project, Trev?
They have dimensional lumber.
They got it.
They have Benjamin Moore paint.
No. I'm just kidding. Yeah,
What? Come on.
Yes, they do. I checked. They're not sold out.
Went over there.
Yeah.
They got everything you need. They got bird food. Saw that.
Oh,
bird feeders.
Okay.
Hey, I saw some stadium chairs.
Okay.
If you need it,
they got it.
Awesome. I appreciate that. Well, again, too, you can make sure you're following Reese's FYI Fridays. That's on Warren First for the latest weekly specials. Shop local. Shop Supreme Building Products. Again, Supreme Building Products, the sponsor of Sullins Rant of the Week. We'll go one camera on Chris Sullins. Woo. I'm going to put the over-under at 4.5 minutes. I am taking the over this week.
Take the under.
You're going to take the under?
Take the under.
Yeah,
all right. Well, start the clock.
Hey, it's July 1st. It's hot. And y'all really don't know how hot it is in this studio, so we may make this pretty quick. Hey, July 4th, I've been told it's 250.
250.
250. That's 250 years of freedom. Is that correct?
Yep.
Thank all the people that have allowed this for us to be free. We're going to have a great time this weekend. Mm-hmm. You're going to see your friends and your family. You're going to go to those Chris Springs fireworks. Mm-hmm. You're going to go to Mud Bums and Praters and have cookouts. Understand what being free means. It means, hey, if you want to listen to us, you can. If you want to turn it over to somebody else, well, that's a bad move, but you can. Freedom is not free, and we've had a lot of people that's come before us that's paid the price for us to be able to do what we do and others. My family, in some ways, has lived the American dream. I was just fortunate enough to be born in America so I could be part of that. I don't have a whole lot other than this. There's 250 years that came before us. Understand, young people, we want it to last for another 250. Make quality decisions in life in whatever direction you go that allows you to continue to be free and this country to be as we like to say it, the greatest country in the world.
Absolutely.
That's all I got. Hey, you people have a great 4th of July from the Warren County Sports Authority, WCW, Studio 605, Simmons, and all the others that's in our huge conglomerate right now. Love you and enjoy doing this each and every week.
Well, I'm going to
under hit.
Oh,
Yeah, way
the
under.
First week that I take the
Yeah.
under in like 6 months,
Yeah.
and he goes under on that. I should have taken into consideration the temperature in here. Yeah,
Jeff, you should
Free's
have
big
asked
around
him.
here.
Hey, Free, we like Free.
like Free.
Free's pretty big around here.
Hey, Ben
Just
Lomond
remind
Connect
people.
message board. I think Ben Lomond's giving away 3 free months, I
Yeah.
believe.
They absolutely
Yeah.
are. Yeah, they're doing that. And also, just to tell you a little bit more about that Ben Lomond, America turns 250 this summer. And at Ben Lomond Connect, they're celebrating red, white, and you through their customers' trust in BLC. They keep communities connected, streaming, gaming, working, and learning across thousands of homes. Now it's time to celebrate together. From May through July, one random winner will be drawn each month, winning, guess what? $250 in cash.
$250.
You can email marketing@benlomond.org with any photo of your household and a quick note about how Ben Lomond Connect has made a difference in your home or community. Happy birthday, America, and join BLC as they celebrate red, white, and you. Ben Lomond Connect, delivering that internet.
At the speed of life.
You're welcome.
Atta-
I finally got it.
Attaboy.
I finally remembered about
Well,
that.
I was fired up last night on Back It Up. That may have fired me up more than anything on Back It Up, Terry, is when I saw Greg Smart,
Yeah.
the leader of Ben Lomond,
The guy.
the guy, the man,
The man.
typing on his message board.
And his message board. Yeah, he's got them all. I think it goes all the way across all of it on that Ben Lomond Connect again too on the message board where you can get hot wings and hot takes and a gift card to Mud Bums if you got the hottest takes out there and the hottest wings. I don't know. Settle in. There's probably a big time debate on that one too.
Probably a debate.
But yeah, I love the message and like you said, 250 years coming up on Saturday. There's so many festivities that you can go join into. Chris Springs Fireworks is probably running all of them on that, and I think Centertown's is maybe tomorrow night. Morrison's I think is Friday night. Obviously downtown McMinnville will be on Saturday. You can also go join the 5K if you want to that morning.
Jeff will be
I
there.
won't.
Bathtub races?
I'll be there. I'll
will
be
be
there
there.
taking pictures. I'll be there taking
I
pictures.
thought you were
Absolutely. No.
Running to the
I
car.
opted out. I opted out on that one. I heard that maybe Riley Harris was going to be back this year. He had won it 3 years in a row. He wasn't here last year. I heard he might be back. I was like, if he's going to be back, I won't win.
I won't go out.
I wonder what the FanDuel odds would be on Jeff winning that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You ever seen the movie The Ringer?
Yes.
You know where the guy that ends up winning the marathon? That's me. Anyway, don't go watch
Yeah,
that
don't
movie.
go watch that movie.
It's good.
That's a waste of 90 minutes of your life
People might say that about
Hey.
this sometimes.
every week.
Johnny
They still
Knoxville's
tune
in the
in.
ringer, number one.
What's that?
So Johnny Knoxville's in the ringer.
Yes.
Number one.
Yes.
Makes it worth it. Number two, the odds of Jeff beating everyone else in the Stars and Stripes. What's the odds for the Powerball winning? It's like 128 million to 1.
Yes.
I'd take
the
I'd buy a
Powerball.
lottery ticket.
Yes,
honestly.
I'd buy two.
You'd be better.
If
better
I-
chance.
When Jeff wins, everyone go buy Mega Millions Powerball.
No, when
Yeah,
Jeff
all of it.
wins, get a helmet.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. as
Get a
well.
helmet.
Oh man, again too. Yep, a lot of stuff, a lot of free stuff.
Yep.
Going on right now. So again, be checking the Warren County Way, which is free. All you gotta do is click the story.
You click that story and it comes up each and every time.
Every
Trev.
time.
Every
Every
It
time.
will not ask. It will not ask you for a login. It will not ask you for a subscription. It will just simply tell you what the story was that you were looking
You
for.
know, hey, it looks like the follower count seems to be going upwards
going up.
every day. Hey, we
Yep.
got some lofty goals.
Remember too, the July. This is July 1st
Yes.
update on this. Sullen's made a promise about this.
Coming into the studio, we're at $500.40 right now.
Yep.
No, $560. We got 5,006 followers. So it'd be $500.60
Yep.
that we're giving away before Christmas.
Yep. Again too, he's going to be giving. So again, share.
Like,
share.
it. Go hit the go invite others to it because honestly, you're whether you know it or not, you're gonna be in the running. for
you're in the
$100.
running.
You're in
the
the running.
drawing.
Yeah, so you're in the running. Get a chance, and if we get that up to 20,000, then Sullen's gonna be writing a lot of $100 checks.
Yeah, some of them may be hot, but that's okay.
All right, let's jump in and take your medicine, boys. Again, too, take
Let's
your
hear
medicine. If you're tired of being treated like just another number at the big chain pharmacies, it's time to make the short drive to Spencer Drug Company. If you need your prescriptions filled fast, they've got you covered. If you need answers on your medications, then they're right there to help. Spearheaded by Rhonda Barnes, Beth Kirby, and the great team, they make it easy and convenient to take care of your health. So whether you're in Sparta, McMinnville, Spencer, or anywhere nearby, we know that people in the comment section are from all those areas and more. Take the drive and see the difference yourself. Spencer Drug Company, where service still matters. Again, 120 College Street in 931-946-7900. Take your medicine sponsor, Spencer Drug Company. Boys, Sullins, I think you threw this one out there.
Let me go back.
We got one more. We got one more weekend here.
Oh yes.
You better enjoy it.
You better
get that R&R.
Hey, get you some rest and relaxation.
Yep.
Enjoy this weekend of fireworks, because come Monday, they gonna be some fireworks.
Yeah.
Gonna be some kids that probably didn't do a whole lot the last couple of weeks, and
They're going to pay for
they're
it.
gonna be a guy like Baloo saying, "Hey,
Welcome back.
time to run a couple 40s, plus maybe 60."
Yep.
It's always it's time to build teams,
Mhm.
and we're close. I mean, dead period's ending this weekend. What are we? 6, 7, 8 weeks away from opening?
Oh, we'll get there.
We're gonna talk
I got
about
some more
that
numbers
in-
on
in a
that. But
minute,
yeah,
but-
I think that this is. I mean, as we were talking about, take your medicine, and this is if you want that break that we were talking about last week, enjoy it. Get that vitamin D this
Yes.
weekend.
Yeah. Yes.
Sit out by the pool.
Yes.
Go to the lake.
Yeah.
We're having no problems. Take that good medicine.
Relax. Stay out of a car.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, you better be ready. You better be ready.
Oh, man.
Oh, mercy. Well, getting it in there.
Oh my goodness.
Double O Belmont, and says Warren County Way may not cost money, but it has cost me a lot of time. You read one story, then another, then another, then another. I love it though. Keep up the great work, boys, in the BLC message board. Trev, how are you going to take your medicine this weekend?
Take in some fireworks with the family.
Yep.
Eat some good food, hot dogs, hamburgers, both of them.
You can't.
Wow.
If I see
Andy,
you-
get back here.
If I see you with a picture of a hot dog,
I'll
he's
tell you.
fired.
No, I won't. But no, just enjoy it with the family.
Yep.
And I mean that's what it's all about. Ring in 250. Gonna watch Team USA
Oh yeah,
making a run.
that's tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah,
We're
making
gonna be
a
done
run.
at 7. Ain't that right? Yeah.
Yep.
Making
Yep.
a run.
There's places you can watch that in town.
You know one thing I did like over the past couple weeks?
What's that?
I saw some pictures of a guy I think his last name's Baloo, and I saw a guy with his last name Fish.
Yeah.
They seem to be down relaxed.
Yeah.
They're taking some medicine.
Happy birthday, Coach Fish.
Happy birthday, Coach Fish, and Coach Baloo's down there. They needed some time
Gotta
off
get away.
because once the grind starts, boys,
Yep.
we all know
Yep.
it's
It'll be next
it's a
June.
grind.
Yep.
And you got to be ready for it. And you know what? When you're talking about Mondays, when you bring them in, they're all going to be excited. It's when it's 2 to 3 weeks in, and
When it's
it's
back
got
to the
to
grind.
and it's got to work.
Uh-huh.
So hey, let's hope we have some great years, because it's going to be hard to replicate 25, 26.
Yep.
Because Warren County had some really good sports teams.
An unreal run of success
Yes.
last year, and I hope that, and I know that the guys that you're talking about, Coach
Yeah,
Jones,
absolutely.
that we just spoke with, a lot of different coaches out there, Turnham, Coach Blaylock, who I got to see last night, they're all expecting to be better.
Yes.
And they want to be better, and that's going to start probably on Monday for a lot of different teams out there. But taking that's nice medicine, man. Yeah. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to regret it immediately. Connor, what kind of medicine you taking this weekend? He wanted to answer that so bad.
I never thought you'd ask, Jeff. Obviously, got to stay hydrated.
Yes,
I got a case of
Good
Busch
call.
Light in the car.
attaboy.
Warm it up. Got to be room temp.
It's not going to be
It's
room
not-
temp.
it's boiling.
That's a terrible.
Room.
That-
Hey,
that
probably the
can't-
same temperature as this room.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm basing it off this. It's only 80 degrees in here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then after being hydrated,
Mhm.
got to eat something.
Yeah.
So I've got some whiskey in there.
You got some hops and barley.
Corn.
Yeah.
You gotta put some
Yeah,
corn,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Attaboy.
Attaboy.
Yeah,
Good
some yellow
job.
corn.
I appreciate that. And have fun this weekend. I know
Oh,
you're
yeah.
making a little trip.
Connor, are you a little upset though that the state changed some rules? That maybe there's some substances that are now illegal on July 1st. We can't go to
I
the local market and pick them up anymore.
I did hear about that, but I'm, I don't do that stuff.
Okay.
We have
But-
that might be a new guest. I might have to bring in a guest again that we had a guest on
Yeah.
before on the
Oh.
other Simpsons and ask him what happened, man.
Yeah, what happened, man?
Yeah,
I
we
thought
might need
there was
answers
some
on that.
legislation they were working on. Da-da-da.
Yeah. Well, hey, let's jump into the next one because I think it's going to be a carryover of what we were just talking about, and that is under construction.
Yep.
And if you're looking to build your new dream home in Warren County, Ryan Lawrence. My
Lawrence, come on now.
apologies.
Come on
My
now.
apologies.
Sorry,
Trey,
that RL.
He writes good checks, man.
Yes, they
Here's
have.
Gotta get it right.
I'm telling you, man, one of these days we're gonna,
Hey, we're
you're going
joking.
to take over.
It's all in
You're
good
gonna
fun.
take
It's all in
Ryan
good fun.
Lawrence.
Guy's getting
Custom
hot.
Homes I'm hot. Is a premier choice for quality craftsmanship and attention to detail. Whether you're starting from the ground up or bringing visions alive, Ryan delivers homes built to last. You can give him a call today, 931-259-0023, and start building something truly yours. Sullins, you were hitting on it just a second ago. Under construction, 26-27. Really, the calendar turns over. If you go to the TSSAA website right now, week 52 is right now. Week one
Yep.
is about to pop off. And Monday, July 13th, golf official first practice date. The week after that, July 20th, Monday, July 20th, is the first acclimation day for football. If I asked you right now, Trevor Evans, under construction football team, how many days are we until kickoff in DeKalb County? Which we have officially confirmed we will be at.
We
DeKalb
will
County.
be at DeKalb
and we will be
County.
videoing that, and it will be on UCR.
Live.
UCR and WCSA. How many?
61.
61?
61, no, 47.
51.
I won. Thank you.
Yeah.
51 days, boys. We are 51 days right now. By Monday, when dead period ends and
wasn't off
lifted,
that- I wasn't off that
It's not
bad.
bad.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
you're talking about 46.
46.
I mean, we are 51 days away as we
Yes.
sit here from kicking off at DeKalb County. That's 7 weeks from this Friday.
I'm in. I'm ready.
Yep.
You ready?
I'm ready.
We're ready.
I'm-
Connor,
I'm
you
fi-
ready?
I'm fired up. Connor's like,
I
what are
hope
we
so.
doing?
He'll be.
Yeah, Connor, hope so.
He's-
Hey, we need Connor to be ready. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
Connor's a
if
big
Connor's
piece.
not ready, we could be in trouble.
Connor's looking at that light and that camera right behind you right now and thinking, I got to move that into the Simmons Says studio after the night. I got to get ready. He's like, let me get ready for the Simmons Says show tomorrow. I'll worry about getting ready for the football thing in about 50 days.
Yeah.
We might worry about it a little bit before 50
Yeah.
days from now.
What it's 51 days,
Yeah,
right?
Well, again, going back to under construction on this, I mean, what do you feel like how's the mindset changed by Monday? I mean, what are you instilling Monday? I know that practices still have a couple weeks before they go, but people are going to be back in the gym working out soon.
I think you've got to instill inside whatever team that you're coaching, especially if it's a team sport, that you got to be all in now. The excuses and reasoning and all those type things that we talk about, that's got to be out the window. Everybody has to be all in whatever role that you have on this team. I think it's something that gets overlooked a lot. You got to have a coaching staff that's all in too.
Yep.
I mean, I've said it our last year. I was the ringleader of it. I probably put off a vibe that I wasn't as all in as I needed to be. You got to have a coaching staff that understands that week one is really, really close, and we've got to make sure our young men or young women are on the same page as we are. I think another thing that I think gets overlooked, and Trev, and you two both are still in it, you got to make kids understand that they got to learn to compete for playing time, which gets you ready to compete against your competition. You got teammates out there that they've been on the lake this past week with each other, but they may be competing for playing time. Best man wins. Best young lady wins. I think those are the type things that you gotta be addressing.
I mean, like you said, definitely compete from day one. And one thing that Coach Sullins always said at the beginning of our seasons, probably around this time, is, hey, we're all on a bus together. But he can't drive the bus, or he couldn't drive the bus. He can schedule the practice, do all that. Want it as bad as he did every single day. But if we didn't bond together and become a team from day one, then I don't want to say it didn't matter, but in a lot of ways it didn't matter. So you see special things happen. We talked about it last week with Coach Kyle. When a team bonds together, that's when the seasons start to become special, and then you go on runs. So like he said, you got to buy in from day one in your role, and understand that your role can change through the year. So be ready if your number's called to step up when you're called on.
Good reference and callback on that with Coach Kyle last week too, because as we're trying to stress on this is we just said it. It's 51 days away. But don't wait 50 days from now to try to start setting a tone. You guys said it from the very start. Coach Kyle diving into walls, bloodying his elbow or his nose depending on who told the story out there. Yeah, you have to start setting the tone, and that tone needs to be set the moment dead period is lifted and you get back out there. But again, I know there's going to be a lot of teams that are going to be ready to roll. Volleyball had a great season last year. Want to do that. Cross country, sending kids to the state level. They want to keep doing that. Football is obviously going to want to build on that 6-5 season. There's a lot of things that are going to be going on this fall. Girls soccer, another one out there, and I think I'm looking forward to it. Because let's be honest, we want dead period to be over with too.
Yeah.
This is the Warren County Sports Authority. We like talking about sports, and we don't want it to be in this in a doldrum when it comes to that. That being said, we will get to other topics.
Oh, we're going to get to some topics, and I got a feeling that the message board is going to fire up.
Yeah, you might as well start hitting the share button right now because we're about to hit those topics.
One thing that I want to add to what Trev and Jeff, what you're talking about, I think that you can, if you went and talked to coaches right now, most of them are going to tell you they're going to be successful. One thing that I would be doing if I was a journalist, which I'm not, but if I was and I was asking questions, I would be asking what kind of leadership they have on their team.
Yep.
In the locker room.
Absolutely. Because if you don't have good leadership starting Monday or Tuesday, leadership just doesn't decide, hey, I'm going to take over on week 1 or practice 15.
Yep.
You need quality leadership that understands, like Trev said, the same goals that coaches have. And if your coaches are wondering about leadership or who's going to lead, that's a problem. If they start talking about how good the leadership is and they start naming names, that's something you can say, hey, they've got a pretty good chance to be successful.
Yep, I agree there. All right. Well, hey, listen, let's jump into it.
Oh, here we go.
We are going to do avoiding disaster. Trev.
Hey, boys,
I got nothing here. All it says is Trev reads it.
Boys, I'm going to tell you how to avoid disaster.
Are you?
Yeah.
How are we going to do that, Trev?
6282 Manchester Highway.
Woo.
Stop by and see Adam Wood. Air conditioned is cold.
Is it
Get out of the heat.
The farm.
Avoid that. He does it all. Home, auto, life insurance. So like I said, 6282 Manchester Highway. If you can't make it out, that's all right. Give him a call. 931-668-7075. Once again, 931-668-7075. He does it all. Home, auto, life, whatever you need, he's got you.
I'll also help you avoid disaster. If you go in there, be ready for the bell.
Yeah, the bell's loud.
The bell's loud. But it lets everybody know.
No, hey,
you have arrived.
You've arrived.
Out there.
I'm going to ask another question about the Farm Bureau.
Yes,
Farmhouse.
Farmhouse.
We were there for a couple weeks.
Uh-huh.
It was never this hot.
No.
Y'all want to go on the road next weekend?
Connor, you ready to pack all this stuff up and take it somewhere? He's like, avoid disaster.
Yeah, I've got nothing better to do.
We don't have any morning shows or anything on Wednesday, so you have plenty of time.
No, we're good.
You got we still got
The
all
whole
the
day.
animals and everything out there too.
Yeah, they're not coming down.
Yeah, I didn't figure so. All right, well, hey, listen, this is this week's avoiding disaster. There was a topic that went out on the Warren County Way. It was, I believe it was released Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning.
Pretty early.
Yep.
There's a story that I think that we have been chasing for a little while
Yeah, we chased it.
through the week, and our news editor Lisa Hobbs released the story, and then also released a follow up to the story. And here's the thing that I'm going to say on avoiding disaster. This part of we'll comment a little bit more on the actual on what was story that's going on. You can go look at it. It was about 5 juveniles who were arrested for allegedly vandalism and aggravated assault were the charges that were going out on that. And also there was a story about the father who was involved in the situation. Here would be the first thing I say when it comes to avoiding disaster. Read it.
Yeah,
it's
read the
free.
story.
Click
Click it and read it and kind of start gathering a little bit of the information out there and understand when there's reporting that goes on about that, specifically with that is almost 100% of that. In fact, 100% of the facts of it are gathered through local law enforcement.
Local law enforcement.
Police reports
Yes.
on that. Now, the second follow-up story is a detailed retelling of it from a subject who had first-hand account of what's going on there. Now, if you want to say that's a he said, she said, that may be the situation. But the end of the day is just read it first, because I think there's a lot of people that are taking some assumptions that are going on there that I'm like, there's some questions you're asking that are answered in the story had you just clicked it.
Yeah,
and you're commenting under it.
If
So,
you just click the story,
Yeah.
it will not tell you have to subscribe.
yeah.
Or pay.
Basically,
do
or
anything.
pay. It'll give you the story, things that we do know about the story.
Yeah.
Like you said, allegedly 5 young men.
Mhm.
From what the police and Jackie gave a quote.
Yep.
Jackie Jr. All 5 of them have been charged with vandalism.
Mhm.
I think they'll be in juvenile court at some point.
Mhm.
One of them has been charged with aggravated assault.
Mhm.
That comes from a police report.
Yep.
Yep.
That's not a he said, she said.
Yep.
Things that I do not think that anybody, and correct me if I'm wrong, nobody is denying somebody was hit with a car.
Yep.
Now, you want to get
Right.
into the reasoning and how it happened, hey, that's your deal.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody was hit with a vehicle. And that somebody came and did a report, did an interview
Yep.
with a reporter that basically works for the Warren County Way. Now, the Warren County Way is tied to the Warren County Sports Authority. And that young man, or that man, that father that gave that interview, he's been in the Warren County Sports Authority. I mean, we all know
Conversation,
Josh Winfrey.
Yeah.
We're not going to run from that.
No.
Why run from that?
Yeah.
He gave his detailed account to come out. Now, when I hear this, the reporting is wrong. It was his words.
Yep.
Now, you may say he's wrong,
Right.
but you cannot say the reporting is wrong, can you?
Unless he himself says I was misquoted.
What I'm saying is,
Yep.
has Josh Winfrey,
Yep.
and I've not seen any comments, but I think we know Winfrey well enough to say this. If he had been misquoted, he would have called.
He'd let somebody
He
know.
would have texted.
No.
So, and another thing, and I think you really got to watch this. This whole third and fourth and fifth hand information, if there's one thing I've learned since we've started this, get detailed first hand accounts. Don't take Jimmy Joe's brother's cousin's first uncle's neighbor down the street from Pike Hill who lives on Francis Ferry Road who will come out and say this, I don't know anything about this, but
Yep.
I'm going to give my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, we love that. Those are comments, but some of you are freaking idiots because you don't know.
Clip it.
I don't know how else to say it. Hey, and we've all been idiots.
Yeah.
Now, I will also say this. Those are 5 teenagers. At no point in time would I say that anybody wants to ruin a teenager's life. I'm going in the other aspect of this. Some people that decide, hey, I think we need to throw these kids out of a plane without a parachute, you're an idiot too.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's crazy. That's just crazy talk. You know what? There's crazy talk on both sides.
Yep.
Somehow, some way, I think facts will come out. Punishments somehow will be dealt with. They'll be
Handed out.
handed out.
Yep.
And those young men, they'll deal with it.
Yep.
But I'm like you. At least just read the story. And if you have some problems with the story, come see Lisa or Jeff.
Yeah, you can email either one of us, and we'll be glad to at least. I mean, really, honestly, if you're going to email me, I'm just going to tell you to talk to Lisa. Lisa wrote the stories, and she's the news editor, so she's probably going to be handling all that. The last thing I would say too, if you want to avoid disaster, because I've read a lot of these comments, including the ones that have come to the Warren County Way. Some of the people, before you hit send on some of your comments, read it. Reread it, call somebody and read it to them and say, does this sound like something that I should post? And then if you get that and then another one, and maybe 5 people to tell you, and then you think, okay, I'll hit send, do it. But some of y'all people are saying some wild things right now that I'm sitting there thinking, why?
Yep.
What do you? I mean, there's been 2 or 3 different comments that I've seen, and I'm not going to single them out, but because I'm not going to be the message board hall monitor on these. Y'all are going to say what y'all are going to say because your names are sitting over there, and I've pointed this out for a long time. For the last 16 years, everything I've written, I've had my name beside it. So your comment has your name beside it, and people can click on your profile and be like, "Holy crap, this guy's a lunatic," or "This woman's a lunatic." They can do all that want. I would just avoid disaster. Call somebody and be like, "Hey, I'm about to post this crazy thing right now.
We're just running through ChatGPT. Hey,
Yeah.
give me, what do you think about this?
If I put this on Facebook right now, do you feel like this is an appropriate comment?" And they're probably going to say, "No."
You don't say that.
But Jeff, if you filter it through a bunch of common sense and everything else, people have figured out the quickest way to become famous is to be the biggest, most ignorant jackass on the internet.
Oh, congratulations.
And that's the way you do it.
Yeah.
You just post a bunch of ignorant stuff.
Likes and views, boys. Likes and views.
I would know
If
nothing
the
about
Sports
that.
Authority has to be the most ignorant jackasses to be the #1 show at Studio 605
I
on
guess
July
we
1st.
I guess we'll try.
We'll do our best about it.
I realized I'm on the wrong show when I made that comment. My bad.
Appreciate that. But no, again, there's some of that. To me, the biggest avoiding disaster is there are some people that are providing commentary, including some comments in this that I'm just like, dude,
What?
You really, I assume you did read this and thought, yeah. I'm going there.
Yeah.
Like, what are you
That's
talking
it.
about?
That's good.
And the last
That's
one,
the ticket.
and the last thing I would say, and actually, let's go to see in the future on this. Let's get into some Krebs Kubota. If you're ready to tackle any job in Middle Tennessee, from powerful Kubota tractors, mowers, and construction to steel chainsaws, Krebs Kubota
Krebs Kubota.
Krebs Kubota.
has what you need. Your local dealer of choice for sales, service, and rentals. Visit Krebs Kubota in Murfreesboro and experience the Krebs way. That's Krebs Kubota at 615-890-1200. You also find them at KrebsKubota.com. What do you think, Trev? Read that Ben Lomond Connect message board message that you just shook your head at and agreed with. I agree with it too.
Hey, Coach Isaiah Grayson puts in the comment section. Coach always used to say, "Stay off the front page of the paper."
You didn't think I saw that too.
Now,
I see everything.
now since the paper's kind of non-existent here, unless you live in Cookville.
Stay out of the way.
Stay out of the way. That's it. Stay out of the way.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
No way.
No
Stay
way.
out of the way.
Stay out
out
of
of
the way. All right. Well, hey, listen. This is the thing that I've continued to see here is we're talking about a situation right now that I would say the one thing that I have yet to see anybody dispute is the chart. What we just said. And I'm reading it right now verbatim from the story that was posted, where the charges that were released on this were each of the 5 juveniles have been charged with vandalism of property. I don't think I've yet to see anybody deny that.
No.
That they were there, and the actions that they were taking could be construed with vandalism of property. So that's why I'm asking on the see in the future, 6 months from now, or let's talk about. I would say what's July? It's July 1st, so I would actually say we're probably a little bit more like 3 months from now.
Yeah.
We're going to be in yard rolling season. We're going to be in that. We're going to be in like, hey, let's go do this or do that. Does this change? Do you think this changed things? Do you think this sets any precedents locally about if this is prosecuted that strictly? Do you think this will change things in the future?
That is a great question.
Yeah, that really is.
Because I do believe with some of the reports, when you talk about this being vandalism, I think there's been some reports that have said, or there's been some opinions that, well, the only thing they did was they rolled a yard.
Yeah.
Well, there's also
in
been some
dispute.
reporting that maybe there was some more things that went on.
Yeah. Mhm.
I think there also was a law that was kind of put in place today that maybe changes how that's viewed and can be looked at. It's hard for me for this reason. We did a lot of that stuff back when we were teenagers. It's happened to you, and we've joked about it on this show.
We've talked about the fact that my yard's been rolled every last weekend of September for the last 3 years, and it's probably going to happen again in September again.
But I also do think that maybe with times things do change, and you have to understand with the changes, as parents, I would say you got to caution your children on, hey, this is not looked at the way it was maybe in 1975 and 80 and 85 and 90. I mean, things have changed in 2025, like you say. So I think it does change how I would look at it versus how I looked at it maybe 25 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, I definitely think it changes things. And I see it a lot in what I do every day as far as how people react to things and how things are handled. And like you're talking about, Coach, you know, what a few years ago might have been a fender bender, we're not going to make this an issue, is now drawn out and turned into a major issue. And I think that's kind of something. Whereas, like you said, back then, hey, they rolled the yard, whatever. Whereas now it's going to be, look, let's not do that. Right, and because it can become, it may not, but it could become a major issue.
Yeah, Brittany Reinitz in the comment section, Ben Loma Connect message board, says it absolutely changes things. What they did is different. Kids now don't just roll yards, and I think that goes back into it. Is I would say seeing the future for me on this is it's going to become situational. What was the intent behind it? Yeah. What was the relationship with it? And what was the action that was taken? If the girls on my that I coach on my basketball team go and roll my yard in September, I don't think there'll be any law enforcement called. I don't think there won't be any charges filed or anything like that. But that said, I've always told them the same thing. You get to do it once. You roll my yard a second time, you're coming and cleaning it up. And if it became something that was happening 4 times, 10 times, potentially, I think that I've heard the number. I don't think we've thrown out a number, but I heard that this has happened double-digit times. Yeah, that if all of a sudden my yard was getting rolled every weekend for 4 months at a time, yeah, cameras would be in place. Calls would be made, and yeah, you might get into a situation where law enforcement has to be getting into. I think there's a spectrum of how these things end up on that intent, relationships, and again the actions. Rolling somebody's yard is one thing. People can take it very, very, very far, very quickly. Connor's wanting to chime in on this. Go ahead.
I mean, we've talked on, at least Simmons says, about
we showed the pictures.
Showed pictures,
Yep.
And I mean, you talked about whenever you were in high school, them saran wrapping a rotten duck or whatever it was to your car.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because I know they said it's like now it's just more than rolling. I think it's always been a little bit more. I think just now everybody's just like, okay.
I would say that I would caution everybody that if you're trying to make this into this was kids being kids, I would think that I would go and read Josh's comments and understand put yourself into his shoes.
This was a different situation.
Here's one thing I can't do. I'm not a father.
Yeah.
That's not, I'm not in the eyes. I don't have an idea when go to my house that I'm like, I have to protect my kids or anything like that. I struggle with trying to deal with trying to even understand where he's at. Cause you are dad.
It's funny you say that because I'm not going to tell a whole story, but I'm going to tell you that my father, in my personal opinion, was in the same position on a Saturday night about 30 years ago. About 25, 30 years ago. Mm-hmm. Now, that being said, if my sister and my brother-in-law were in here right now, we would laugh and have a big time at it. We'd have a big time because they're now married.
Yeah.
But they weren't when she was a junior in high school. And things were being thrown against the house. And my father said, no. And he runs out. Things happen in split seconds.
Yep.
Nobody, you didn't see the book and say, okay, here's what happened, that page. I'm going to recreate it. It happens in a split second. Decisions are made that, hey, can influence your future in ways where you just said, hey, I'm just going to go across the street and have some fun.
Yeah.
I was there in that situation. Now we may have World War III now when it comes to July 4th with my sister and brother-in-law, but now we laugh and joke about it. It was not a joking matter because you didn't know what was going on. So I do kind of agree with Connor in this aspect. We talk about this in a way where, well, it was just innocent fun back then. One reason it's not as innocent now, you have these.
Yeah. Yep.
Everything is put out there, so to speak. Hey, here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to say that Josh Winfrey's account is book, chapter, and verse. There's always two sides.
Yep.
Yeah.
That being said, he went on
Record.
he went on record, and I'm not hearing a lot of people dispute that record.
Yeah.
And dispute his telling of the contact between human and vehicle
Yes.
has not been disputed.
That's not disputed one time.
How and why it happened is a little bit in dispute, but at the end of the day, that's going to be dealt with in a court of law.
But do we not let law enforcement do their job, and we all find it all
I've heard this
plays
brought.
out?
I've heard this brought up a few different times. There should be an investigation, and they should do an investigation. There were charges brought.
Yes.
I'm assuming there was an investigation that went into that. I don't have a lot more on it. I do think that when it comes down to it, I don't view yard rolling as a potentially a malicious activity if it's done in a lighthearted spirit where there's no intent behind it other than ha ha, I got you kind of deal. That said, not everybody views that the same way I do.
Yep.
There will be a lot. We've seen it, and we're starting to see it more and more, Coach. I've seen it on Facebook a lot of times, and I've seen a lot more people step out and say it's not funny anymore. I don't want to clean it up anymore. Stop doing it. And beyond that, I'm like, I just, like this whole, like the idea that, well, he said that he didn't like it, so now everybody views it as a challenge. Like, so you're antagonizing someone who said that.
Yeah, but that's the he said, she said.
Yeah,
if you read Winfrey's story,
Yep.
this doesn't seem to be they were rolling my yard every week.
No, I don't think so. Either.
His view is there's a lot more
More going
to
on.
this.
Yep.
I also think, and Trev, I'd like your opinion of this. And we've all been around high school kids. There's times, I don't know how many times I was a follower. Mm-hmm. I may have been a ringleader a lot. So if we go to do something we probably shouldn't do, I just got a couple guys who are just following me. Mm-hmm. They get in this situation where they can, hell, I never thought this was going to happen.
Yeah.
So you gotta.
Yeah,
you got to watch those situations.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't want to get too deep into the weeds, but I'm sure when they set out that night, their goal was never, hey, we hope this happens, right? And, but yeah, like you said, there's always a ringleader, and then there's always a follower or followers, and it can split second. It can change in a split second.
Absolutely.
Yep. And again, too, the one thing, and then the last thing I'll stress in there is never at one time in either of the articles that I saw that there's only been one name that's been used in that, and that was Mr. Winfrey's.
Josh Winfrey.
In there. Yep. Beyond that, there's nobody else. And to be honest, I don't know.
I couldn't say all five if I wanted to.
Nope.
And it doesn't seem.
Don't know.
Don't know. But hey, let's just.
Yeah, and heck, my job's to get information. And
let's hope that this all. That justice, so called, is served, whatever that is, and everybody can move on. It's handled.
Yeah, I mean, that's all we ever ask for.
Yep.
I think in a lot of aspects is for everything to be handled in the professional manner.
Yep.
On that one. All right, guys. Well, hey, let's listen. Let's get to the end of it. We're going to McCorkle random questions. If your yard's ready for a makeover, let McCorkle Landscaping bring your outdoor vision to life. Owned and operated by Mitchell McCorkle. This local landscaping expert offers everything from nursery services and custom landscaping to retaining walls, irrigation systems, and full hardscape designs. Big job or small, residential or commercial, McCorkle Landscaping is your go-to team for reliable quality results. Call today, 931-212-5174. Again, that's 931-212-5174. Let McCorkle Landscaping dig deep to build your dream outdoors. Ooh. Trev, go.
Boys. USA.
Random quick questions.
USA's on tonight. Okay?
Yep.
If you're in the game's on the line, PKs, it's you and the goalie. Where are you kicking that bad boy?
I like it. That's
Low and right.
Low and right.
Low and right.
I'm gonna go low and left because I
Okay.
can't go high.
Yeah.
Because I think I'd miss. I think I'd miss.
See,
anyway.
yeah.
I kick,
me
I
too.
kick right foot. I kick right footed. I'm going low right because
Okay.
I'm with Sullins too. I don't want to get it. I don't want to try to elevate it. I think a
Yes,
lot. If I keep it on the ground,
Yeah.
maybe I can kick it hard and low.
So I'll be honest. I always thought, hey, I'm going upper 90, right or left, whatever. Well, I was out to eat. I was out to eat with Ann's.
Upper
And hey, you know,
that's a good term.
hey, hey,
Hey,
You've
man.
been around hands way too long.
No, I mean, hey, I played soccer back in the day. So
Yeah.
I was with Ann's the other night when one of the games did go into
Yeah.
PKs.
Yep.
I said, Ann's, if you're in the game, where are you kicking it? Because I mean, you were right. She said, hey, you go low every time. Because she said, if you try to kick it high, you lean back, you airmail the goal. And I said, I've never thought about that, not one time.
Straight.
Got to give it a shot. Man.
Yeah.
Just kick it straight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're gonna
They're
dive.
diving.
They're diving one way or the other. Just kick it straight right there
Yeah.
in the middle. On that. That's a good question.
question,
I think.
Trev.
Go Team USA. Playing
Team USA
Bosnia,
winning
Herzegovina.
Oh yeah.
I like it. Okay.
Since we've all been talking about heat the entire time, what is the optimal temperature that you would like to keep your house at, or house,
Oh,
or
my
office,
house.
or anywhere else?
71.
71.
70.
Okay, yeah.
What do
Mine's set at 64 at my house.
What is?
I have moved it up to 68 this week because I was just like, there's just no way my air conditioner is
Are you-
turning
I
110
agree with
degrees
Jeff.
outside. What?
Jeff has the right idea. It's got to be
64?
cold.
What's yours?
What is your?
It's
electric-
64, 65. That's where I'd like to keep it at, but
I don't
the
know.
energy bill
God.
would be
I don't
way
know.
too
I don't
much.
check it.
Boys, y'all wasn't
He
surviving.
doesn't
huh?
check it. He just. I'm paying him way too
you
much money.
bet.
Me ain't checking electric bill. Goodness
You had to
gracious.
bring. Think about that last week. You had to bring me 2 checks last
It's
week.
true.
Hey man, do you want these? I don't check anything, man.
In all fairness,
Dang.
If you
Hey,
put me
next
on
time-
auto
next
pay,
time
I'd
that
never. If you put me on auto pay, I'd
We
never
don't-
know if you
Hey,
ever paid me.
next time that happens, 48-hour rule. If he doesn't get in 48 hours,
Tear it up. He
hey,
doesn't
no,
need
bring
it.
it to me.
He doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Man, that's cold. 64.
Yeah, no, y'all wouldn't survive in my house.
Yeah.
Deborah says 74.
She sets it at 74.
74.
You
It ain't coming on.
Nope.
No, it was
Hey, they're on
74
they're
in
on
here.
vacation right now.
Okay.
70.
So it's.
I do. I will say
It's
this
on
much:
70.
I've never turned the AC in this building below 72.
I,
Out of respect to Sullins.
Yeah, all right, we're good.
Okay, I did put it at 70.
Yeah,
You're right.
I was
Good
sitting there
call.
going, that's just not true. I sit there, I mean, I know I'm not that smart, but I can tell the difference between 70, 72.
Yeah.
do you wish it was 70
maybe.
right now, Solons?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Put that bad boy on 59.
Sullins, wrap us up. boy.
Last one. It's 4th of July.
Yep.
We've talked about the food and stuff. Give me something that's happened on a holiday one time during your lifetime and you've wanted it to happen again,
Oh.
but you can't you've wanted to recreate it, but it just hasn't happened. And I'm saying this selfishly.
I won't say that I wanted to actually recreate it,
Yeah.
but I laughed so hard this week thinking about something that happened about 8 years ago. Used to the Morgan residence, we had a gigantic July 4th party
Okay.
every single year. We'd
Okay.
have 60 people
Yep.
out on the South Side Drive area. There'd be a ton
Just a
of people.
throwdown.
It was a gigantic thing. Brett worked with a local fireworks establishment. He always had a gigantic show.
Okay.
We made it really big. Well, one time we're sitting there and we're cooking burgers, and they're probably cooking about 200 burgers. I mean, that's how many people there. John Herman, my brother-in-law, has an entire pan of burgers he has just brought off the grill. Brett is about 30 yards away and decides to chuck a lit smoke bomb into the area. And everybody was like, he's just trying to joke around. He throws it into the burgers
200 burgers.
and starts smoking them all through. And it was John Herman. I've never seen someone spaz so hard. He lost his mind. He's over there. It's 110 degrees. He's cooking burgers. Brett has wasted a whole pan. He didn't actually waste them. Some people ate those later in the night.
The smoke filled
The
burgers.
smoke burgers.
The Chris Springs
They
burger.
were well hydrated.
So,
Get you a Chris
so I'm
Springs
not saying I
burger.
would like to recreate that, but I was randomly driving up the road this week, and I started crying laughing.
Yes.
I remembering Brett chucking that smoke bomb into 50 burgers.
That's a great one.
Yeah, mine is definitely not one that I want to be recreated. And I hate to tell the story because my parents are watching and they're on vacation. Well, they were on vacation at the time of this happening too. A couple days after 4th of July, you know, the fireworks are on sale cheap.
Yeah.
I had some friends over to the house. Like, hey, let's go get some fireworks, shoot them off. And it was still early. You could still shoot them. Well, we lit some, and let's just say like the bottle tipped over, so it was just people just scattering.
Scattered
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, My parents don't know about that until right now.
Back it
so-
up, Terry.
Yeah, back it up, Terry. Was yeah.
Mine, Connor will know this. Okay, I'm like Jeff. Family gets together down at the river, down at the lake house. Okay, you're sitting there on the dock. You're watching fireworks shows. This is probably about 6 years ago. Tracy Adcock and that family. One of them married to Annie Wilmore. They're having a huge, I don't want to say a get together, but they've got a brother, Stanton Adcock, that he's like Connor's brother. The kid can flat out jam. Okay? We're sitting there on the dock, just laid back, just enjoying the night, and this kid starts just going